Hello and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Okay, so for all my fellow hbarbarians or potential hbarbarians, thought I'd do this quick video here of this article that I saw. And you know, for many of my audience who watch my HBAR videos, you might look at this and think this is a bit of a step backwards because it's going back to real basics here. But you know what? Look, there's some things for some people who may be just interested in HBAR, who are thinking about getting into it, not 100% sure. And there might be a little thing or two in here that you can learn also, right? There's always certain things that you might see when you're looking into these articles that you may not have realized at the time. You know, who knows? I could even maybe learn something from this. So I'm going to read it, and this is just a breakdown of Hedera / HBAR. It's just telling you about the company. It's giving you all the basics. And this is something I think for people to understand the actual more technical aspect of Hedera and HBAR, right? Because you're going to understand how it works, you know, the technology that's being used, what they have, right? So it's giving you this bit more of a thorough breakdown in regards to Hedera and HBAR as a technology and as a cryptocurrency, so you can hear exactly how all this works. And who knows, this might give you way more incentive to want to buy more HBAR after you've heard this. Or if you're someone who's on the sidelines and just kind of starting to learn about crypto, this might be the video that gives you the push to go ahead and invest in HBAR. So let's get into the article and then we can discuss this a little bit further. Introduction. In a dynamic blockchain ecosystem, Hedera emerges as an example of innovation, security, and performance. Breaking away from traditional blockchain consensus mechanisms, Hedera employs the hashgraph consensus algorithm. This revolutionary approach, coupled with its decentralized governance model, paves the way for a new era of real-time Web3 applications and ecosystems. This article delves into the essential aspects of Hedera, from its distinctive features and workings to its remarkable network metrics, HBAR token, and more. What is Hedera? Hedera is a decentralized open-source public ledger that employs the innovative, leaderless, asynchronous, Byzantine, fault-tolerant (ABFT) hashgraph consensus algorithm. This unique blockchain alternative is overseen by a decentralized council of prominent enterprises, universities, and Web3 projects worldwide. Hedera stands apart with its performance-focused Ethereum virtual machine (EVM), smart contracts, user-friendly tokenization, and consensus service APIs. Developers can harness these features to craft real-time Web3 applications and ecosystems, shaping the future of the internet. Unlike other blockchains, Hedera offers high throughput with rapid finality, predictable and low fees, and a robust code base ensuring scalability and reliability across its network layers. The network's governance is upheld responsibly by leading global organizations, enhancing its resilience against collusion. How Hedera works. Utilizing hashgraph consensus, Hedera emerges as the sole public ledger implementing this faster and more secure alternative to traditional blockchain consensus mechanisms. Created by Lehman Baird, Hedera's co-founder and chief scientist, hashgraph efficiently validates transactions while fortifying security against malicious attacks. Its capacity for over 10,000 transactions per second and quick finality in seconds. Once consensus is achieved, transactions are indelibly recorded on the public ledger, accessible for all to see transparently. Features of Hedera network. So we have 1. Payments. Facilitate secure, real-time and cost-efficient payments using HBAR, stablecoins or custom cryptocurrencies. 2. NFTs. Construct the next non-fungible token (NFT), marketplace or community, generating collections and minting unique tokens representing digital media, physical assets, and more. 3. DeFi. Develop new decentralized exchanges (DEX), lending protocols, network bridges, and other solutions using high-performance EVM smart contracts. 4. Decentralized logs. Establish scalable, affordable and verifiable data logs with native consensus timestamps applicable for tracking events, supply chain origins, IoT, IoT sensor data, and more. 5. Decentralized identity. Manage decentralized identity securely, adhering to privacy-respecting standards. 6. Sustainability. Employ Hedera's energy-efficient network to create, deploy, or access sustainable solutions underpinned by robust governance. Hedera's team. Hedera is steered by an extensive team supported by a board of directors led by Pradeep Laya and Tasker Janaras. This team boasts a remarkable background in finance, business intelligence, blockchain, and data science, marked by their substantial experience within the decentralized finance (DeFi) sector. Hedera network metrics. Since its mainnet launch on August 24, 2018, Hedera has emerged as one of the earliest EVM-compatible Layer 1 blockchains. Bolstered by its native energy-efficient HBAR token, it leverages hashgraph consensus to deliver exceptional results. With hashgraph consensus, Hedera achieves the pinnacle of security, lightning-fast transaction speeds, and incredibly low bandwidth usage. The network's high throughput, minimal fees, and swift finality position it as a pioneer in public ledgers. Based on hashgraph data, the network boasts an impressive capacity for over 10,000 transactions per second (TPS), setting it apart from competitors like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Moreover, transactions on the network entail an average gas fee of just 0.001 cent. Notably, users are free from waiting for block confirmations. HBAR transactions achieve on ledger finality in 3 to 5 seconds. To date, the protocol has fostered over 3.6 million mainnet accounts since inception, managing more than 125 million transactions within the past 24 hours. HBAR's resilience in volatile market. Currently trading at 61 cents, HBAR exhibits resilience in a bearish market, boasting a gain of over 10% within the past 7 days. However, it's worth noting that HBAR has experienced a decline of nearly 90% from its peak value of 57 cents in 2021. Despite this decline, its recent performance underscores its potential for recovery and growth. Conclusion. Hedera has shown that it stands tall in the ever-evolving world of blockchain technology. Its hashgraph consensus algorithm, a marvel of efficiency and security, propels the network's high throughput and rapid finality, while its decentralized governance assures its reliability. As we've explored, Hedera's features encompass payments, NFTs, DeFi solutions, decentralized logs, identity management, and sustainability initiatives, all contributing to a robust and versatile ecosystem. With a dedicated team at its helm and a track record of accomplishments, Hedera's potential for possible growth and development remains undeniable. The performance of its native token HBAR in challenging market conditions serves promise for the future. In Hedera, the world witnesses a blockchain and a dynamic force driving the future of public ledgers and Web3 applications. Nice. So, as you can hear there, now there's just one thing I want to quickly address just real quick, because I know one of the things that might have just scared some people or maybe put some people off is that how HBAR's lost like 90% of its value. Guys, all cryptos do that. That's what happens when you have a bull market and a bear market. That's just how it goes. You have a bull market that would usually lead to what they call alt season, and that's where all the altcoins will just pop off and they'll all have their day where they basically hit an all-time high. And then you have the bear market that comes in after that, and that's when the coins all retrace and go back to a much lower level. And usually what happens from there is people accumulate for the next bull market to hopefully see the next bull run happen, the crypto token take its new all-time high, and then you take profits and rinse and repeat the same cycle, right? So don't be scared in terms of it losing 90% of its value. That doesn't indicate anything wrong in terms of actual HBAR or Hedera. That is really just the market. That is all it is. So not scared by that at all personally. That would be my personal opinion, not financial advice, of course. But overall, everything that they're saying there all sounded good to me, very accurate, very promising again. I mean, I read these things and I already know I'm quite well versed with HBAR at the moment, and you'll know from a lot of the videos that I've done in terms of the partnerships and the different utilities and industries that they're penetrating. I'm already well versed, but I see these kind of things, and again, it just gives me the bit more of confidence each time when I read these kind of things. So I'm like, yeah, that's quite a good amount of things that they've got going from right there. And I noticed they said it's a very versatile ecosystem. I think that's the best way to put it. Hedera just got their fingers in so many pies in so many different industries. It's very versatile. I don't know a network like Hedera in terms of how versatile it is and how many different use cases it has. It really is like just so much utility. It can do so many different things. It's being utilized in so many different ways. And that's one of the things that makes me feel so good about HBAR, because to me, it's like, hey, even if you don't just dominate one market, you've got your finger in so many other markets. It's like, even if you're taking bits and pieces out of each one, that will still clearly make you dominant overall, right? Because you've got a piece of action in every different type of industry. So to me, I just think, hey, it's not like you've got to be the best in everything, but if you're in different things, that's just different pieces of money, value flowing through into HBAR ultimately, right? So I just think that adds to it. So just a quick breakdown there for you guys. For some of the people who may not know exactly the ins and outs of HBAR, there's a quick explanation for it. And yeah, like as I say, to me, if you've heard that and feel confident, I would agree. It makes me feel confident when I read that kind of stuff. It definitely breaks it down very well, explains all the features of Hedera. And as you heard, it said it's definitely better than Bitcoin and Ethereum. And look, that's not to be disrespectful to people who hold Bitcoin and Ethereum, because I'm not here to be trying to start arguments, but it's just truth. Hedera is way more advanced, and the thing with Bitcoin is really only known to be a store of value. It doesn't really have any kind of utility to it or anything like that. And it is on top right now. That's absolutely fine, because it was the first of its kind. So I'm not trying to ignore that or act like that's not true. It 100% is true, and it does lead the market right now. But it doesn't serve no purpose. So will it be here a long time as the main one? I don't think so, personally, in my opinion, because it's just like anything. You don't look at the first mobile phone now and still have the first mobile phone around, right? Nobody knows what the very first mobile phone was like anymore, because we've had so many upgrades since then, right? It's improved so much since then that we don't see the very first mobile phone anymore, right? So I would assume this would be the same with crypto. I think at some point Bitcoin would be a thing of the past. We'll probably have a respect for it as the OG, the one that started all this off. But I think there'll be many other cryptos in the space that are overtaking it, and it's kind of lost its dominance in the end, But hey, time will tell. And in regards to Ethereum, well, Ethereum isn't the OG, and to me, Hedera does just outshine it personally. So I do think Hedera will naturally overtake Ethereum in time as well. So that's just my personal opinion. But I hope that's helpful for you guys. I really do. I hope that's been good and informative. And even for the guys who are HBAR holders, because sometimes you have these tokens, but you don't necessarily know how everything works. You don't know everything about the company. So you might only know some of the basics. Hopefully that was just something that was a bit informative for you guys, and maybe you've learned something in that. So I hope it's been good for you guys, and I hope it's been something that's worthwhile. But what do you guys think? Has this made you more bullish on HBAR? Has this made you more confident about Hedera and its future? Or does this not make you feel that confident? Do you listen to this and not think it's that great, or think there's other cryptocurrencies that could be doing better than Hedera and HBAR? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'd be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.